Welcome back for part 2 of the Wayward Pines trilogy book review. Today we'll cover books 2 and 3 of the trilogy, Wayward and The Last Town. This review will contain spoilers for the first book, Pines, so if you haven't read it, you may want to skip this one, or at the very least, check out my book review so that you can get a good feeling for the backstory. I have to start off by letting you know that I've never finished a book so quickly. I found every opportunity I could within my day to throw in my headphones and listen for as long as I could. It was that good. I'm excited to see how the TV adaptation compares to the book, but I'm not holding my breath. It's not normally comparable. Let's get into it. Book 2 picks up where we left off at the end of Book 1. Ethan just took over as the sheriff of Wayward Pines and is trying to find his groove in his new role. He isn't really sure if or how much he can trust Dr. Pilcher, the mastermind behind the town, nor does Ethan really like lying to the people of Wayward Pines, especially his wife with whom he just reconnected. Dr. Pilcher's daughter is murdered early on in the book, and as the sheriff, Ethan is tasked with investigating. The investigation reveals a harrowing discovery that compels Ethan to do something drastic. Something that, once done, cannot be undone. Something that will change the lives of both everybody in Wayward Pines and in the mountain fortress that overlooks the town. Book 3 is reminiscent of an apocalyptic story, probably because at its core it is one. The citizens of Wayward Pines are faced with an impossible mission: survive the Abbey onslaught brought about by Dr. Pilcher as he drunkenly drowns his sorrows in the safety of his mountain fortress. As a sidebar, while I always thought Dr. Pilcher was on the eccentric side, it's not until Book 3 that I really begin to hate him for what he did to the people of Wayward Pines. He ripped people out of their lives and transported them 2,000 years into the future, while the world devolved into anarchy and kept it all a secret from them. These people could have lived happy lives without ever a worry of the human species' impending doom. He seems to have done it out of noble intentions, but he only ever looked at it from a scientific point of view, and he completely overlooked the human aspect. I think it's this combination of capability and negligence that makes Pilcher the perfect antagonist for this story. Anyway, sidebar over. Ethan and his ragtag team of defenders struggle to safely escort the townspeople somewhere. Anywhere but the now Abbey-infested town of Wayward Pines. Book 3 is full of action and adventure as Blake Crouch takes the reader on a roller coaster ride of highs and lows. With the aid of the Pilcher's men, Ethan is finally able to get the surviving members of the town to safety. There's more to the story, but I won't go into it any further out of fear of giving away too much. I want to leave you with the same opportunity I had to experience all the different emotions that come with the story. I highly recommend Wayward Pines trilogy. If you liked this book review, please like and subscribe. It really helps me to know what kind of content to continue creating. Thank you.